Hi, I'm Melissa. You're watching Florida on a Dime. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you're listening. Today is actually Monday night. I know on Saturday evening that I promised you guys a haul yesterday of everything that I got while I was in Fort Lauderdale, but instead I got to spend my entire Sunday in the emergency room. After Saturday night, the pains just started getting worse and worse in my kidney, more my right side than my left. So I was getting very concerned, and I tried to go back to the urgent care, and they said, no, you need contrast with a CAT scan this time, so go to the emergency room. So I got there, and they did the test. They ran the contrast CAT scan and found out that between all the tests, so the infection is still there, but it's not horrendous. That wasn't the problem, but the problem was now that I have two good-sized kidney stones, non-obstructing, on my right side that are just causing problems that need to pass. And he said that if I start having worse pain or a fever, to go back again, because they might get might get caught somehow. But anyway, it's been kind of knocking me out. I'm on medications, on another antibiotic. So I just kind of took it real easy once I got home. I was in the emergency room for I think like 6 hours yesterday. So I did nothing. Today I shipped out 35 items, and then I went through and I pulled everything that hasn't sold, organized, and I had 100 items that didn't sell, so I figured instead of taking them to Goodwill right away, I was going to list them all in one huge wholesale lot. That means all the sizes go together, all the brands go together, everything goes together, and somebody can just buy it and they can do what they want with it. They can pick out what they want, what their friends want, or they can use it for resale. They can resell it at the flea market, they can resell it on eBay, whatever they want to do with it. So fingers crossed that works out okay for me. I'm hoping for like $100 and out the door. If not, then I'll just donate it to Goodwill. So then my next step was to go through obviously everything I got this weekend. I'm not going to reiterate the Target stuff. I've actually already listed them. I got all the hats, the stamp sets, the koozies, and the little towels, all listed, got them done. Before I started showing my haul, I also wanted to tell you about a deal that I got while laying in bed this morning. I found on Amazon that they were selling a full union suit, one-piece pajamas for men, and they had Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Minions, and Batman, and they were all between $2 and $3 on clearance. But they were the add-on on Amazon where you have to spend $25 or more to get the deal because they're such a good deal. But I had no problem just buying multiples of each one in different sizes. And before I bought them, I went to eBay, I looked, and they consistently sell between $29 and $35 shipped. So, making $2 or $3 into $30. So I think I ended up buying about 15 of them. About 15 different sizes, different ones. So that's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Really interesting. Oh, and another bonus, I actually had like $20 in Amazon credits too, so it was $20 off, because normally it would have been about $53 and I spent $33 on 15 pairs of pajamas. So that's doing retail arbitrage from my own bed. Anyway, so the next things I'm going to show you, I guess we'll start with the outlet, the Goodwill outlet. Remember, I only got about 8 pounds. So it's really not a whole lot of stuff, but it's decent stuff. It's a lot of like athletic wear. But first we'll start off with, these are really cute, and I kept finding them in different bins, and they're all Ralph Lauren little baby 6 months. They're all the same size. So this one's like the coverall, and I'm going to sell them all in one lot. So there's that, and there's this little shore-all one, and then there's a blue coverall one, And there's a blue short all one. And this short all one. So those are going to all go in one little lot together. I think they'll be adorable. And then I got this Nike sports bra. I like the colors. This is a Nike Dry Fit teal top. I got this, like, you wouldn't normally sell costumes in January or February, but a lot of times with these Disney princess ones, they sell all time of all during the year, because people go to Disney World and take trips, and the little girls like to wear their costumes. So this is Brave. Super cute. It's tiny though. I think it's only about a size 2T, but I'll give it a shot. This is Splendid brand, just a striped knit top. These are Nike Pro Combat, got it on the inside, leggings, sports leggings. This is a Nike swimsuit. Won't be long before these are going to be selling. This is a very first time find. This is All Saints. I've never found it before, and it's not much. It's just this little brown shell, but it was my first time finding it. These are really interesting, and I'm not sure if there's some sort of special design or they're got this tag. They're Adidas, and they're leggings, but they're really cute. And then on the side here it says Torsion Adidas. So I'm not sure. I'll just do a little research on those before I list them. This is Loft and Taylor, just a sheer red top. Size, good size and large. And apparently when they write on these, because remember I told you in the blog that the stores down south, they do writing on the tag instead of everything being one price. But anyway, I've heard that rubbing alcohol gets those out. This is, I didn't even know that Ralph Lauren, I just found a problem with it. I wonder if we can, my grandmother could probably sew that up and make it look, it's got a hole. My grandmother could probably sew it up, but I did not know that Ralph Lauren made size 4X. It's a very large polo shirt. This is a Lacoste shirt. I think it's a girl's size, but I always pick them up if I find them. This is Ralph Lauren XXL. Nice cotton orange color. Polo. This, I'm not, okay. It's vintage Laura Ashley. Actually, I haven't even taken the tag off of it. I'll do that now so I don't forget. And it's the floral print, but it's like a wrap dress. When I take the picture, I have to figure out how to do it. But it's a wrap dress, let's just put it that way. And this brings back memories, because when I was young, like between 9 and 13 or 12 or 13, every year for my Easter, we would go to the mall, and my twin sister and I would pick out a Laura Ashley dress to wear for Easter. So that just brings back a lot of memories when I see this vintage Laura Ashley stuff. This is a Under Armour sports bra. This is Lululemon. Just a full sports bra. It's got the inner shelf bra too in there. Of course, the tag is not there, so I have to figure out what size it is. And then finally is this really beautiful. It's called Lily of France, and it's a black lace vintage nightgown. And I looked up the comps for these, and they were really, really nice, because it is such a beautiful piece. And I overlooked all the sheer material to see if there were any holes or snags. It's just in beautiful condition. So that was everything from the outlet. I guess next I'll show you what I got retail arbitrage from Walmart. You kind of already saw them, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I'm just going to tell you that these were the plus size tunic length flannel shirts, and they're originally $16.97. They were marked $3, but they came up $2 each. So I grabbed the 3X in every size they had, and I grabbed actually 2 of the blue because they seem to do the best. So, I mean, they're nothing totally spectacular, but that's what they look like. There's one, and then I got 2 of the blues, and then I got 1 green. So I'll throw those up and see what happens. And then you also saw these 2. They're the, in the video I had 4 of them, but I decided at the last minute to only get the size 5s, the 2 size 5s. The other ones were size 3, and they're pretty clumpy for a little baby that's not walking yet, and figure size 3 is kind of a baby that's not walking yet, so they may not do as well. So I just grabbed these 2 that were in size 5. They were originally $13.92, and I got them for $2. They're licensed mossy oak. So they're super cute. And then finally is the one Goodwill I went to with the regular pricing, where I didn't like it, where everything was like, you know, $5 plus, and they wrote on the sign, on the tags of the clothes, you know, $8 for a shirt. So I just kind of looked around a little bit, and the tag was red, that was half off. So anything that didn't have a mark on the label, you could consider was the minimum base price, like for shirts was $5. So I picked up, this didn't have anything on it, and it had a red tag, so I grabbed it. It is Lucky Brand, and it's this cute, just paisley kind of swirl, kind of retro looking hooded sweatshirt. So that was $2.50. And then there was this Ralph Lauren rugby wool sweater, and again there was no writing on it, so it was the base price of $5, and it had a red tag, so it was $2.50, and the comps looked really good on this one. It's got the cute patches. And then the yay moment, if you guys remember from my last video, found not 1 but 2 St. John suits. They're skirts and jackets. So here's the first one, and it didn't have any writing on it, and I was really surprised because they did have their boutique sections, and I walked up to the register just kind of like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but because there was no writing on it, she says the base for suits is $7. So I was like, okay. So they were $7 each suit. So here's the navy one, and then here's the skirt to it. And I'm actually going to insert a better picture in right now. Yeah, so that's the navy. And then the other one is hunter green. There's the skirt. And then here's the top. I really like this one. I love the hardware on it. It's kind of like a, what would you call it? Like a band costume. But I'll insert a better picture of it here. And they're all size 12, which is a really good size for St. John. Now, I think I'm going to list them at fixed auction, but I'm having a real hard time figuring out what to start them at, or what to list it for. My first thought was $175 for the navy and $200 for the green. And then I started looking through comps, and I was like, I wonder if I'm underselling. So I think I might go up a tad on each one, and that way I can always just go down a little bit later. I don't want to sit on them forever, but at the same time, I'm willing to sit on them for a little bit to find the right buyer for the best price. So I think that's the plan for right now. So, still have lots to list. Life happens. Just can't get it going. I've got a whole pile down here that I'm trying to get to at least by tomorrow morning. And I also promised I would show you guys what has sold. And considering I had 35 items go out, it's gonna be a little bit of a show, but I'll put it in right here. So yeah. There was a lot of buy it nows going on, a lot of good ending auction prices, really making money, and I'm very, very happy. So I guess tomorrow I have challenged myself to list 75 items. Through the course of the day tomorrow, 75 items. So I'm holding myself to it. I'll let you guys hold me to it. 75 items tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to update you guys by tomorrow night or Wednesday morning. Right now, my next scheduled sourcing day would be Friday because I'm going with my friend to the bins. Before that, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get out or not. Like I said, I want to just get this stuff listed. When I went through all my stuff and organized, my clothing racks are looking really bare. Really, really bare. So I need to get moving. But anyway, so remember, I'm Melissa. You're watching Florida on a Dime. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know you're listening.